Welcome to Crackin' Eggs. Today we'll be cracking the truth behind Oki, who is a self-absorbed and too prideful. I don't know if Cody Gaming's gonna make a video about this, but he might. I don't know, so stay tuned on his channel, maybe. But anyways, Oki used to be my friend, and we used to always do little friend stuff. But then, he was secretly a narcissist. Stupid Beavis and Butthead. Anyways, welcome to the Collinstein Files. And no, he's not like that. He's not. No, I just like calling large loads of info hat. So please do not say anything bad about him like that. Anyways, okay, what should we kick it off with? Maybe his use of AI. But efforts to find any source of AI have been fruitless. Until moments ago. If you pause the video on Oki's World channel called The Grand King at 8:56, you can kind of make out the ChatGPT menu. Used AI to make the script, okay? He used AI. He also made a poster. Here, I'll flash it on screen. There. Okay, Cody, he hated this. Like, he was like, oh, I all the movies, and this guy's over here AI generating. Like, I'm angry too. Want some more proof? Here, I don't know where I got this information from, but he replied to it all threatened, like, I'm done with being your friend. You can walk away. I'm done. I'm done because when everyone else uses AI and you don't say anything about them, but when I use it, I do say something about me, which I think is just kind of stupid if you think, like, well, everyone else I don't have, like, can't get into conversation with them about it, but like Oki, I mean, I'm with him, so I can actually talk to him about it. Yeah, okay, anyways, I made a joke about him being a sociopath. I don't think it's that offensive. I mean, call people sociopaths all the time, which, okay, and he was like, oh, that's so rude. So I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, well, ChatGPT is extremely rude to me. Like, why'd you do that? And he's like, it is because everyone else is using it. And I have to tell him it's taking people's jobs and stuff. Okay, and he's like, take my voice. I'm not going to become what became. I don't even watch that guy. But anyways, yeah, it's just rude. Okay, he acted like it was okay. Okay, that was all for the AI. You can see how bad he was on that topic. Just imagine how bad he is on keeping promises. This video. Okay, yeah, that video. Okay, I just showed. Okay, he said, oh, I'm gonna become a better person. Okay, guess what? He wasn't a better person. Okay, and he said, that's 4 months ago. Okay, and I said, it should be forever if you want to redeem yourself. And he says, okay, calm yourself down, young sport. Okay, lastly, let's talk about how he tries to change people's characters without even asking them in like collabs. So he was making fun of my character, so I was like, oh, make the characters equal. Okay, and he was like, you have a choice I'm giving you at the end of the day. And I was like, oh, what choice? He was like, to continue the film. I was like, I just want to make the characters equal. You said Pro is basically a bad villain because he's immortal. He's like, I'm not saying he was a good villain, I'm just changing things, make Oki's World end a good ending. Okay, and he's called Pro a variant or something, changing my characters, so I was like, listen, you don't do that. He's like, I don't care! I want all the characters in this movie to die. Okay, but a variant to him is basically the character, but it from a different dimension, which I hate that idea. Like, if you can't tell a good story with the actual characters, then why even tell the story? Anyways, he says this because, like, he's like, oh, I don't want your character to die, because, like, yeah. And I'm like, why should my character die? Like, could just, like, stop that. And he's like, he's also avoiding the pro question, by the way. He said nothing about that. Anyways, I said, why can't pro and your villain be equally as powerful? He said, no. How about I make up new lore for him? And I was like, no, that lore doesn't go along with my lore. He changes your characters. Well, guys, that was Crackin' Eggs, the first episode. Trust me, it'll get better. Just call out post on my twitter.com. Yeah. But anyways, may the Empire, Eggman Empire be with you.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass